insurance issues. Uh, I would say he makes about, in a million, but not, not in the hundreds of millions. When you're talking about point guards like Kyrie Irving and big guys like DeAndre Jordan.
Let me ask this question: do we have any of those team, or any of those players for the Tigers playing the NBA?
Yes, we do. But the thing is, they don't want to come and play for us.
I mean, presently in the team, do we have?
Yeah, we have. Well, Shane Lowell is a capable player that I know that can play very big, and his work ethic and his step that he took to get to where he's at right now. Because I know of his journey. He started in Qatar, and now he plays for one of the best teams in Europe, Barcelona. So he can handle himself. And Ike Diago is former NBA player, 6-7 year veteran that they can play. Chamberlain Gucci has been the captain of the team and one of the best shooters that we've seen so far. You saw the game, how he was shooting lights out against the USA team. But when it's a team, it's not. What I'm saying? It's not an individual sport. If you're talking about individual sport, then Serena Williams will beat you any day. But we talking about team sport. You can put Chamberlain and Shane together when there's no way you can beat a USA team. But I don't think they should beat us that bad. But I'm not expecting us to beat them. But I just expect us to show up and show out.
Let's go back to your days in Nigeria before you went abroad. Will you say that things were quite good then than now?
I won't say it was good. I think back then it was more of people that are doing it. They're doing it because they love it and they want to do it. Now it's because they saw this guy travel and he's in America now. Everybody are doing it. Like if you call a camp now, or you go to like Deji Akindele camp or Limited or Deji camp, you see a lot of them come and they come with their CVs. They just looking for.
What's this?
You understand what I'm saying? Like back then, it was not about I'm going abroad. That I'm looking for a visa over there. We do it because we love to do it. Like we don't wait for the coach. Our coach would come in there. I started when I was 16, and 2 years later, I left. I didn't know I was traveling. My dad always kind of tell me, "You're not going anywhere because you're bad. You're a problem child." I was playing soccer, and I outgrew soccer. I got taller and taller and taller, and he introduced me to basketball, and I just liked it, and I just kept at it. And all my friends at the time, I still talk to them to today. We just played, even in slippers. We played out there because we loved it. Nobody tell us to come to, but now it's like everybody want a certain shoe, and everybody want to dress a certain way to look like a basketball player and not be a basketball player. And that's what's changed now.
Okay, so how are you dealing with that now that you are doing your camp, 4th edition in Abeokuta?
You talk to them as much as possible. Trying to bring them down to reality. Because they watch a lot of, I say, TV now. Back then we have black and white TV. Now they have DSTV and all this other stuff, and they can watch NBA anytime they want, or dunk contest, and they have this outlet to imagine themselves being over there and being in that position. So it's hard to tell somebody that think they're Kobe Bryant that they're not. So sometimes you have to talk them, you have to talk them down and tell them they, trust me, you're not as good as you think.
So what is the camp? Is it about teaching the basics? Is it about luring them to love basketball more so that we could have better basketballers in the future? Or is it about just maintaining, keeping the interest of those who had the interest before we came?
Or it's also about recruiting them, to go to Europe, and all of that.
See, my thing is, when I started this, it was like me coming back and you seeing me in flesh, that I started from here and I made something out of myself. If you can see me, touch me, play against me, and see that I'm no different from you, maybe you will feel like if he can do it, I can do it. That was the first goal. Then once we started, it started to become okay. I have my camp next year, and coach is saying, if you find anybody that you think can help my program, you know what? I'm open. Then we come, you scout, but then you take the video over there, and you're like, man, I don't think they're good enough. Then I come back to the following camp and I tell them, look, I went there, I give them the tapes. You guys not good enough. Because if you lie to them, you're doing them, injustice. You guys not good enough. There's a reason why we've done 2 camps and nobody's, been offered a scholarship to leave here yet. You're not taking it serious. I see a kid, I tell him, you have what it takes. You got potential. When I come back 2 years from now, I want you bigger and better. And you see them this next camp, same story. It's hard for you to be motivated to go talk to the same coach like, yo, that kid I saw last 2 years ago, oh, he's a monster now. That's your guy. You need him. You need to look into him. I can't because it's the same guy. So that's the problem I have with camp. In China.
Well, is it really their fault?
No. Yeah,
The competitions are not there.
I use the word.
The clubs are not there.
Facilities.
The facilities are not there, and of course, except there is a national sports festival